Hey, what's going on guys? It is Lasty here and welcome back to another episode of FIFA Ultimate Team Crazy Cards. First off, if you guys are looking for any Ultimate Team coins, check out the fifashop.co.uk, use my code LA5TY, that'll get you a 10% discount and the link you need is down below in the description. If you could already go ahead and smash that like button, that would be epic, and make sure, if you haven't done so already, leave me a comment down below what other crazy cards are there that I haven't done in this video, the previous 3 videos. I don't think there's many left, so if any of you guys know any of these secret awesome cards that were really rare, were glitched or something like that, let me know down below. Let's get into player 1 of today's episode. It was this guy right here, 84 rated Inform Keisuke Honda. He was a FIFA 12 Inform. Now, it looks pretty standard, you know, what the hell makes this a crazy card, Lasty? Well, it's basically a one of a kind. You could never actually pack this guy. It was not possible, you know how it is in Ultimate Team. In order to pack the informs that come out every week, in order to get them, you have to pack them. Well, you couldn't do that with this one. This was a special type of card. EA released a whole tournament known as the Long Shot Cup. And that was in FIFA 12, of course, and actually, you could only unlock this player if you won the Long Shot Cup. You could play it online and win it if you won the cup, or you could also play it offline, which I imagine quite a lot of people did, and that's what I did, actually. It was on Ultimate difficulty, which is past Legendary, is really difficult, but if you won the cup, you got yourselves an Inform Honda basically for free. It was your reward for winning the cup. Now, that was basically the first FIFA Ultimate Team video that I did, which really started to get some views and actually sparked me into changing from a Call of Duty YouTuber to a FIFA YouTuber. So I've got a lot of thanks to give to this tournament and this card, because that's basically what decided my fate to do what I do today. So it was a really crazy card in the fact that it's just so different. It's a one of a kind thing that will never happen again, I don't think, because there's so many people playing Ultimate Team now that this card would be absolutely flooded on the market if you won the cup and that sort of thing. He'd be complete and utter discard price. Oh, if you won him, you could go ahead and sell him, and I seem to remember at one point he was around 20 to 30,000 coins, so above discard price, because there wasn't as many people playing it back then, and the people that couldn't win the tournament still wanted to get themselves an Inform Honda, so they could actually buy him on the market. He was a tradable card, but a very different one from EA. I really like it when they had the thought and stuff like that, and the ideas to do things like this back in the day, which they seem to lack a little bit nowadays, I have to admit. But a very crazy card nonetheless. Moving on to the second card of today's episode, we've got this guy. Now, you're looking at him, you're thinking, okay, regular silver rare card, not much to say about him. What is so special about him? Well, his name was Nemeth, and he was also on FIFA 12, and this is the only card that in all of the Ultimate Teams that has ever been downgraded. You know, we see upgrades all the time. You know, they do these January upgrades. You know, you get an upgrade if a player gets an Inform. But when this guy was transferred, his transferred card actually was a lower rated card. It was a rare bronze card. And if you look at the difference between the two cards, they were actually, the stats were actually the same, if not slightly better, on his downgraded card. Now, I cannot see any reason for this to happen apart from EA screwing up. Now, if you guys know of any other reason why this happened, well, you won't, because there is no plausible reason why he would get a downgraded card and have better stats. You know, his pace is better, his shooting is not quite so good, but his passing, his defending, his heading, all of those stats are better than his silver card that he did have. And let's face it, that was a really awesome bronze card. By the looks of it, looks to be a crazy card, and it's just a weird one, because we've never seen downgrades on Ultimate Team, apart from the troll informs of like Wallison and Barraclough and all of that. But this guy's not an Inform. He is simply a downgraded card which EA gave him when he got transferred. What a weird one that is. Now, moving on to possibly the weirdest card we've ever seen in Ultimate Team, and this one was 100% some sort of glitch. It wasn't the fact that EA sort of screwed up with a transfer, or you could win him in a tournament like you could with the first 2 players in today's episode. This was basically a glitch which was only around for like a couple of days maximum. I remember I had this guy in my club, and his price absolutely rocketed. I seem to remember making like 200 or 300k just from the hype of this. Once this got onto Twitter, oh my god, did this guy's price rocket. Basically, the guy's called Joseph Akpala. This was only last year on FIFA 14, and this was a silver glitch card. Why was it a glitch? What happened? Well, basically, you could buy this guy, and instead of having the Nigerian badge, when you actually got him, he had the Argentine badge, and he had the stats and the name and everything of Lionel Messi. So basically, this has been dubbed as the Silver Messi or the Black Messi in the past. You know, when videos came out, when this whole thing went sort of viral, he was known as the Black Messi because you could pick yourselves up a 71 rated card. And basically, once you got in game, he would turn into Messi. He had the left foot. He was 4-star skills. He was 5'7". His name was Messi. When you were actually in game with him, he had the in-game stats of Lionel Messi as well. And he had like a glitched, colourful head when you were in game playing with him. And then if he ever scored and there was like a cutscene and like a replay, he had no head at all. It was really weird, and it lasted for literally a couple of days until they managed to sort it out. But this guy went from being like a 1,000 coin silver player all the way up to like 300k if I remember correctly. Maybe it was 200k if I'm getting it right. But it was weird because you know, he turned from a 71 rated Nigerian striker in the Bundesliga to Lionel frickin' Messi, and you could actually get Messi in a Bundesliga squad, which is difficult to do obviously unless you hybrid things up. You could get full chemistry with other Bundesliga players because the club name was Wolfsburg or Werder Bremen, whichever one that is. I always get them two mixed up. But that's basically today's 3 players. We've had the Inform Honda, which you could only get if you won a specific tournament on ultimate difficulty or online, of course, which is sometimes more difficult because the people playing online in that sort of tournament were very sweaty. They wanted to win themselves that Inform card. The second player is the only player that we've ever seen get a downgrade, and that is Nemeth. He went from a silver to a bronze once he got a transferred card, which is very odd because his stats sort of increased, and it's just a screw up from EA, no doubt. And the third player is probably the weirdest one of all, the Black Messi, the Silver Messi, the real Silver Messi, because he actually did turn in to Lionel Messi. That is Joseph Akpala, a very strange silver glitch card which was only around for a couple of days. Now, if you guys have got any more suggestions for these crazy cards, please do let me know down below in the comments section. If you could smash that like button as well. It's been quite an interesting episode today. I hope you'll agree. That would be absolutely epic, and I thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Peace!